beautiful, loving planet called Earth, I was thinking about this long and hard of like what topic could I talk about, and then it just clicked last night before I filmed this video, and everyone has optimism and everyone has pessimism in them, and I strive to live my life optimistically. Now, not everyone's optimistic is going to be the same as mine, and then someone else's optimism will be different from someone else's, and so forth and so on, and with all 8 billion people on this planet. But I'm just saying that every single person has put out there that they are awesome. And that's exactly what I'm going to do right now. I'm not going to name drop, and if I do name drop right now, I apologize, but I'm just going to state this. I'm gonna state something that was very interesting to me the other day online, and it said that Travis Kelce, the tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs, asked Taylor Swift, calm down, asked Taylor Swift to go on a date. And, you know, she showed up to the football game on Sunday, which was a couple of days ago now. And I don't know what's going to happen with that. So that got me to thinking. If he's he's optimistic enough to ask Taylor Swift, one of the biggest pop stars in the world, to come to a football game and ask her on a date. I'm not saying I'm going to do that right now, but if I were to, there are so many names I could list off that I would like to ask on a date, from the singing world, the acting world, the modeling world, you know, the YouTube world that I could say something, and that's my optimism. Now, they don't have to say yes, they don't have to say no. They can just ignore it. But all I'm saying is that there are so many amazing actresses out there that I would like to go on a date with. There are so many great singer-songwriters, musicians that I would like to go on a date with, or a model that I would like to go on a date with, or a YouTuber that I'd like to go on a date with. I'm going to list a few. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that I'm manifesting anything or saying that anything will ever happen from this, but I will name some names. I do apologize if this seems derogatory or contradictory of what I said earlier, and I apologize. So there's an individual by the name of Selena Gomez. There's an individual by the name of Taylor Swift, even though Taylor Swift, that she might be off the market soon. There's Florence Pugh, but she's engaged from last I saw. Haley Steinfeld, you know, Emma Watson. I know these individuals are probably way out of my league, and I completely understand that. I'm just saying my optimism is through the roof right now, and it will continue to be through the roof until the day I die. I don't like to think of myself as a pessimist. But there are some individuals that, I mean, we have both those sides, where we can be pessimists towards certain things and then be optimist in other situations. But yeah, that's not the only names I could list. There's Danielle Melcher, there's Ana de Armas, there's Gianna Daddio as a wrestler. Who else? There's just so many names out there in the world that exist. Some that are married. I'm not going anywhere near the ones that are married, but I'm just saying. There's just so many names out there in the world. Sophia Carson. Who else? Pearson Winiski. Lexi Hensler. Liv Swearingen. You know, just to name a few. I'm not saying I'm going to name every single YouTuber, every single actress, every single singer-songwriter. Hayley Williams. Charlie XCX, you know, Dua Lipa, just to name a few. And now I'm not saying that anything will ever happen from me naming these names, of asking them on a date through a YouTube video, because not every single one of those individuals has YouTube or has, Instagram, or has, a way to view this video that I post on YouTube. But, you never know. I feel like being optimistic is the best way to go about life. Because if you're a pessimistic, then you're just going to live in the shadows for the rest of your life. And no one wants that. So I know that every single one of you that watches my vlog today is going to say the exact same thing. This guy is crazy. This guy is strange and should think realistically. But let's be real. Let me be real with myself. That's who I'm going to date. No matter what the situation is, in an appropriate manner. I'm not going to go and... I'm sure I'm going to slide in some more DMs, but doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to respond to those DMs. I'm just going to be optimistic and live my life the way I want to live it. And in that optimistic circle. Not that pessimistic circle, but that optimistic one. And then there's that little gray area between the two circles that's undecided. But mostly I like to believe I'm an optimistic person. And with that being said, we've got one birthday to wish today, and let's just do that. So I want to wish Lily Singh a happy 35th birthday today. We've got a couple of birthdays tomorrow. Things have changed. We're not going to be able to get the booster until next week because they've run out of them. So that won't happen until next week. But I do plan on going to see at least 2 more movies this week. Or at least 2 movies this week. One of them being Expendables 4 tomorrow, and one being Saw X on Saturday. So I've got a lot of movies to watch. I've got 9 Saw films to get through, and 3 Expendables films to get through before I go see all those things. So, my real love story with a famous person that's not a porn star is out there somewhere in this world. Whether she's 10 miles away from me, whether she's 10,000 miles away from me, she's out there somewhere in this world. And she does exist. And that's my optimistic side of my being that's ready for it. Anyways, I will see you tomorrow with a brand new vlog, and bye-bye.